What's up guys, my name is Posnikov and welcome to MangaTimes, my weekly series where I recommend to you an underrated manga I think you should definitely read. And when I pick mangas, I try my best to find things that have not been dealt with by fellow content creators, and therefore today I decided to present to you a manga that started very recently. It's on its third chapter and I thought it'd be nice for you guys to get some newer mangas to read and follow live. Also to help you with your choice whether or not you'd read it, I'll first make a quick summary of the plot, then I'll rate the aspects of the manga so far, and finally I'll try to give you an answer on whether or not it is worth the read. Anyways, today's manga is entitled Tayutau Kemuri wa Tsukamenai, and don't worry, the link is in the description. By the way, I usually try to recommend mangas that no YouTubers have talked about, so showing me some support by subscribing and liking would really help me. Thanks. Now let's get a quick look at the plot of the manga for those who can't be asked to read it or just unsure yet. So the manga tells the story of Kodama Shiaki, 20 years old and a third year in college. He has a pretty normal life apart from the fact that he has never had a girlfriend. In all honesty, he is quite absent-minded, and although he has always wanted to have a girlfriend, he never made the initiative to have one. Now his best friend, who is the complete opposite of him, tells him that it's time for him to get one, and therefore he tells him to sign up on a dating app. There Chiaki finds the profile of a mysterious girl who first of all looks gorgeous, but her picture is surrounded by smoke. Her name is Miyako and she works at a shisha bar. After adding Miyako's profile, he immediately gets a like back, and after messaging each other, they decide to meet at a shisha bar. For those who are oblivious to what shisha means, it's basically a way of smoking tobacco through a recipient with a tube. The tube has a mouthpiece and basically you put water in it. So basically the tobacco can come with different flavors like fruits or anything, to be honest. It's really popular in the Middle East and Asia, and recently it got mainstream in the West. Now back to the story. When Chiaki meets Miyako, she looks as beautiful as on the pictures, but her personality is quite atypical. She's extremely subtle and likes talking alone. Furthermore, she likes smoking, and that very fact will get our two main characters closer as they smoke together and they'll learn more about each other. That was all for the recap of the manga. Now let's have a look at whether or not it will be worth the read on the long term. First of all, the art style of the manga is just beautiful. Both main characters are simply beautiful and well designed. You can see the attention to details, and it's actually really soothing to read overall. So in terms of art, the manga gets a 9 out of 10. It has everything needed for a romance manga. Now about the plot. So far the manga is focused on the relationship between the two main characters, and that totally makes sense since this is a romance manga. Though what I really like with it is that we're only 3 chapters in and we've already have a lot of progress. Furthermore, the main theme of the shisha is well explored, and I find it quite original to have some more mature settings for a romance story. If I'm being honest, it is too early to rate the plot of this manga, but right now I'll give it an 8. The characters seem to be well written, and although it can be cheesy at times, the plot is original and reading this manga is simply really entertaining. So to conclude, this manga announces itself to be extremely promising, and it could be one of the best romance manga in the following years. It is so underrated right now with its setting and characters, and I'm extremely hopeful for its development. Anyways guys, hopefully this video was helpful and you'll enjoy reading this manga. For more manga recommendations, feel free to check my other videos. Also, if you want to support me and my channel, like, subscribe and comment. Honestly, commenting helps a lot with getting feedback from my videos, and it's also really important with the algorithm. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon in another video.